morning! As this is the unofficial start of summer, I thought I would spend this week talking about some recommended reads. I very often get asked, what are you reading or what should I be reading? And my answer surprises people because I rarely go for business books. I'm not going to send you a book that's a book title that says how to sell or selling for dummies or something. It's not that I didn't read those books. I did back when I was first starting to learn how to sell when I was 21 years old. However, I don't think that's what anybody should be reading these days because despite the fact that you need to know the steps, the pyramid of sales, etc., I think the better time spent would be reading books on relationships and communication, things like that. The number one book, the no-brainer is How to Win Friends and Influence People. And if you haven't read that, you got to jump on it. If you've read it, read it again, because we can't hear too many times the core message of being a good listener and engaging other people in conversation and solving problems. And we can get what we want, we figure out what somebody else wants, etc. And that book was a life changer for me. When I was 14 years old, my mom gave me that book. My father was a treasurer for the Episcopal Diocese, and he used to have these parties with adults walking around. They were priests and their wives, and I couldn't relate. So mom gave me this book and said, read this book. Read this book. It'll teach you how to communicate. It'll teach you how to talk to others and listen to others on an adult level. And it was a game changer. This is the second book that was a life changer for me right there. Essentialism by Greg McKeown. At the very bottom, I'm trying to get the shine out of it. At the very bottom right there reads, The Disciplined Pursuit of Less. This book was a game changer for me. This book taught me to apply Pareto's principle in a different way. Wilfredo Pareto was an Italian in the 19th century who said 80% of Italy is owned by 20% of its citizens. Became known as the 80-20 rule. And then John Duran came along and blew it up and applied it to business. And you can't be in sales and without having heard that 80% of your business comes from 20% of your clients. Well, let's talk about that 20% for a second. Think of that 20 as selling activities. 80% of your profitable sales come from 20% of your activities. And that means that 80% of the stuff on your to-do list is garbage. Get rid of it. And that's what snowballed for me. This really took me over, and I started applying this. And in fact, in the Sales Vault, we have a whole course on this called Applying Pareto, and we are repeating it in July, I believe. So check that out. This book will be a life changer for you as well. Essentialism is very well done, very well written. It comes in audio form as well. And this will teach you the disciplined pursuit of less. This will teach you to sell more in less time. So that's it for this week. I will have new recommendations every day this week. Give you something to do on your vacation. Have a great selling week, and I'll talk to you in June.